Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. We are back with another Star Wars Unlimited deck tech, and today we are taking a look at a budget list. We're looking at Moff Tarkin. This is going to be an aggro deck. So Moff Tarkin is a command villainy Imperial official that has an action of pay one resource and exhaust him to give an experience token to an Imperial unit. So he wants to lean into villainy pretty hard. He wants Imperial units to be on the board. He wants to flood the board with stormtroopers and whatnot. His epic action, if you control 5 or more resources, you can deploy this leader. And on the back side here, on the unit side, he is a 2/7 that on attack you may give an experience token to another Imperial unit. So he pushes the damage that way. We are running Castro City, so we are Tarkin Red here. There is an argument to be made for running Tarkin Town. We are an aggro deck. We're trying to push damage. We're trying to be fast. Tarkin Town can help us do that, but only once per game. It is very nice to be able to run a 3/1 Death Star Stormtrooper into a 3/5 Boba Fett and then finish that Boba Fett off with Tarkin Town. A lot of the times, however, the extra 5 health on your base is probably better. So I'm going to leave that decision up to you. I think I stick with Castro City here, but Tarkin Town is also an option for that. So let's get into the deck here. We'll set these fellas here. We're going to start off with the ground units. As we mentioned, we have a full playset of Death Star Stormtrooper. This is a 1-drop 3/1. It's just well statted. It has no abilities. Probably the second best 1-drop in the game outside of Greedo, who is a 1-drop 3/1 that has abilities, but we can't play him in this deck. So we run a playset of Death Star Stormtroopers. We are also running a playset of Benthic 2-tubes, who's a 2/2 who gives another friendly aggression unit raid 2 for the phase when he attacks. Benthic's mostly in here to be a second turn 1 play with your Death Star Stormtrooper. They go very well together, but adding 5 power to the board on turn 1 is awesome. These guys are also both troopers, which comes into play a little bit. Benthic does miss the Imperial keyword though, so that is worth noting. Benthic does not count as a. You can't put a counter on Benthic, so he's in here as support. We are running a full playset of Snowtrooper Lieutenants because they are also very good. You can play these on turn 1. You don't usually want to, though, because it is an action cheat. So when you play Snowtrooper Lieutenant, you can attack with a unit. If it's an Imperial unit, it gets +2/+0 for the attack. Very strong in aggro decks. Push that damage. Action cheating is very nice. It's basically... it's very similar to a Fleet Lieutenant. So it comes down on 2, or for 2 instead of 3, though. We are running a pair of General Taji. This one is an Imperial, but it is not a Trooper. But when you play it, it gives you can give an experience unit to each of up to 3 Trooper units. We do only play 2 because it can miss sometimes if you're playing against an experienced player who is very good at keeping your board clear. He's going to be a miss most of the time. We will sideboard him out in those matchups where the opponent is keeping our board clear, because he's just a 2-resource 2/2, and that's not very good in that situation. But he's very good in a lot of other situations, so we run him as a pair. We are running a full playset of Seasoned Shore Trooper. On his face, he's a 2-resource 2/3, but if you control 6 or more resources, he is a 4/3 for 2, which is very good. He is both an Imperial and a Trooper, so General Taji hits him, and so does Moff Tarkin's ability. So that's a very good card in this deck. We are running a pair of Admiral Mahdi. It is worth noting that Admiral Mahdi is only available in the dual deck, which you can purchase. You should be able to purchase still. But yeah, only available in the dual deck, along with, I think, one other card in here. 2 other cards in here, maybe. But when defeated, you may ready a Imperial or a villainy unit. That can be very strong in this deck, especially if you have a Seasoned Shore Trooper that has a couple of experience tokens on it. you just run this into something on their side, defeat it. It also plays well with another ground card that we have coming up here. He's in here as basically a keep fighting, but he can deal a little bit of damage, and it doesn't have the 3 or under restriction. So Admiral Monty's pretty solid here. General Veers, this guy gives your Imperial units +1/+1. He's the buff for the rest of the team. We do run him only as a duo. He's a 3/3 for 3, which is also fairly solid stats. Cell Block Guard, everybody knows about this card. It's just a 3/3 for 3 with Sentinel. It does have Imperial and Trooper, so all of your relevant buffs apply to Cell Block Guard here. So as a 3 of, that's solid. Moff Tarkin is one of the other cards that's only available in the duo deck. You can also get them in the weekly play packs, which is where this particular treatment came from. We run this as a duo. When you play it, a 4 mana 2/3. When you play it, you search the top 5 cards of your library for up to 2 Imperial cards, reveal and draw them. That's very strong card selection. Puts another body on the board that is an Imperial, which is worthwhile for Moff Tarkin's ability. So we are able to buff Moff Tarkin with Moff Tarkin. That's kind of weird to say, but you can do it. The card selection is what you're looking for here, so you can just keep your foot on the gas. We are running a Singleton Agent Callus. This card's interesting. We have a fair amount, I didn't actually count, but we have a fair amount of unique units. But this guy is here for his ambush. He's a 5 resource 4/4 with ambush. When another unique unit is defeated, you may draw a card once per round. So he comes down, punches something out, draws you a card. Hopefully survives, so you can do it again the next turn. But if not, it's a solid piece for drawing a card. He's also an Imperial and a Trooper, but he doesn't have the villainy. So you can't ready him with Admiral Monty, but you can do all the Moff Tarkin and all of the other Trooper stuff. And we're running a duo of Emperor Palpatine because this is an excellent late game card. It is an Imperial as well, so you can turn him into a 7/7 when he lands. But he comes down and he hopefully clears off a bunch of your opponent's board, dealing that 6 damage divided any way you choose. So you can allocate that damage however you want. So that's our ground. We're running quite a few ground units. We are a ground-based deck. We're going to take a look at the space side, and we're going to start that off with the TIE LN Fighter, which is a 1/1/2/1. Just runs an Imperial. You can put it down on turn 1 and activate Moff Tarkin with your other resource to make it a 3/2 for 1, which is a very strong opening play. They can answer it with a 2/3, but you're gonna trade favorably that way. Second, we have a full play set of Imperial Interceptors. This card comes down and hopefully takes out one of their space units. Just very solid 4-cost 3/2 with very good ability. This card should be, at least with the limited card pool that we have, this card should be in just about every aggression villainy deck. Third, we are running a playset of TIE Advanced, which this pushes the experience token strategy here, giving 2 tokens to another friendly Imperial unit. So this card plays very well with Moff Tarkin. You can make your units very big, very quick. And then finally, in space, we are running a full playset of Ruthless Raider. This is another one of those cards that should just be in every villainy red deck because it does so much. It's a 6-cost 4/6, which is difficult to deal with. It can trade favorably with a lot of the space units that exist in the game right now. It can take a hit from a Fett's Fire Spray. When you play it, you can deal 2 damage to an enemy base and 2 damage to an enemy unit. So if they have that Fett's Fire Spray down, you can pop it for 2, and then it trades favorably with it. And then when it dies, you get to do the damage to the base and the damage to the unit again. This is just a very good card and should be in every red villainy deck, in my opinion. So that's it for space. And now we're going to take a look at our removal suite and our tricks. We are running 2 Precision Fire. Precision Fire says attack with the unit. It gains Saboteur for this attack. If it is a Trooper, it also gets +2/+0. So this is not really an action cheat because you are playing a card, but you get a buff out of an attack, which is nice. So precision fire plays well with troopers, so we ran a couple of them in here. We were running 2 force choke. We were running all 3 force chokes. I'm sorry, I did make that change. I only had 2 previous, but a full play set of force chokes. Even though we are not a force deck, we do have Palpatine, but by the time we're hitting Palpatine resources, the 1 less resource for this doesn't matter. The only reason this deck runs this card is because it deals with Sabine the turn, the moment they play her. Dealing 5 damage to a non-vehicle unit, I don't care if you're drawing a card for that. I don't want to deal with your Sabine on the battlefield. We're going to pay 2 to deal 5 damage. This card is just an undercosted removal spell. So full play set there. We are running 2 open fires. That's where I made a cut. 3 resources for 4 damage. That's as straightforward as it gets. It'll take out a lot of units early. It will deal enough damage to late game units that your units can follow up and take them out. Just a very good card. We are running a duo of I Am Your Father. This card is... people either love this card or they hate this card. It is the 3rd card from the duo deck. As you can see, I have 2 treatments here. This is the duo deck treatment. This is the weekly promo pack treatment. So you can get it 2 ways. It is also the most expensive card in the deck. Again, we are on a budget deck here, so this card is about $2.50. So that's the most expensive card in this deck. But we deal 7 damage for 3 resources, or if your opponent doesn't want to lose their unit, then you draw 3 cards. So this is either taking care of something on the board that is an immediate threat, or drawing you into other ways to potentially deal with that threat, among other cards that you're drawing. So very good card draw, or very good removal. Either way, it's a great card. So we're running that as a 2 of. The 3rd one is in the sideboard. And then our final card is Overwhelming Barrage. Give a friendly unit +2/+2 for the phase, then it deals damage equal to its power divided as you choose. This card is not a surprise to anybody. It's a green villainy deck. This card's in it. With Grand Moff handing out tokens, experience tokens, you can have some very powerful barrages. So that is the main board. I will have a deck list from Star Wars database up here shortly. We're going to take a look at the sideboard quick here. I did put the extra General Taji in the sideboard because there are some matchups where you are able to just flood the board. It does kind of turn into more of a win more, so I think this is the extra I Am Your Father. Or you can leave the Taji here. I might put the extra I Am Your Father in here. We do run the 3rd Precision Fire, the 3rd Open Fire. And then we have 2 Consortium Star Vipers. This card, if you're playing against an opponent that has against aggro for the restore, or against an opponent that has a lot more space than you, this is another card you can bring in that matchup. 2 power failures. They are very, very... Do I have all 3? I have all 3 power failures in here. 3 power failures are very good against the Luke decks that are popping up, because Luke relies a lot on shields, Luke relies a lot on experience tokens, and Luke relies on lightsaber. So this card says defeat any number of upgrades on a unit. You can take out all of his shields, all of his experience, and all of his lightsabers, and just be left dealing with a regular old 7.6 or 7.7 Luke, whatever he is. Still not a perfect scenario, but this can help slow that deck down a little bit. And then the other 2 Agent Callus are also in the sideboard. This card, I feel like it can be very strong. The ambush is relevant. And then the card draw is also relevant, so I threw him in the sideboard as well. So there you have it. That is Grand Moff Tarkin as a Tarkin Red aggro budget deck. If you like what you saw here, go ahead and smash that like button. If you want to find your way back here for more Star Wars Unlimited content, go ahead and hit that sub button. As always, thank you for watching, and have a great day.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah.
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
He's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they grab the chains, you can say no, free me.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a chain. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go,
told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. Try to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. They wanna go weak, and you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.